Hello, my beautiful fellow human light beings. It is time once again for a guided interdimensional meditation. We do these every Wednesday and Saturdays, as you know. I do not know what is in store for us tonight. The last one that we did, which I made a video about here, that was one of the most interesting meditations I can ever remember being a part of. So, I've been running around doing things all day, so to my knowledge, I have not received any beings have showed up and told me what's going to happen, because I've been too busy. But I am open and prepared to experience anything. So, is there anything I want to babble about for a couple of minutes before we get started? What I've been really thinking about lately, among other things, is the idea that our reality is only one of infinite probable realities. Without getting too deep in it, I didn't say infinite possible timelines. It's not what I said. Because I don't believe that's how things manifest. I don't believe that there's infinite numbers of existing timelines that we can jump to because it's all running on simultaneous tracks going in the same direction. No, that is a very cruel and arbitrary universe. If that were true, that would mean that you would currently be experiencing infinite third dimensional Earth realities, which means 50% of those are horrible. And I don't believe the universe is that cruel. And I don't see the point in the third dimensional school if, we don't actually pick and choose our reality. But we do have infinite probable realities that we dial into our perception at any given nanosecond. And probability is an important term because based on your internal, if your body, as we're talking about on the channel with Patrick, my TCM student. I didn't teach him TCM. He's my student. He's a TCM guy. And we're talking about how the human body is actually a talisman, and energy hits the talisman, and from that the percepted reality is created. And so that means if we change ourselves, we change the perception, we tap into a different probable reality. And so the realities that are the most successful are going to be more probable and more available to us if we shift our insides to align with that. So the idea, again, I've been trying to help people understand there's a difference between the word power and control. And most people conflate power with control. And when I said that Taoists are shamans who are seeking to gain power, I didn't say that they were seeking to gain control. And that's what most people think power is. Power is just energy. Trying to control your external reality means that you're stuck. And your internal talisman is not projecting what you want. So you change your internal talisman, and then energy will align you with the most probable reality to who you are. And so the reason, I think the most powerful reason to do these interdimensional meditations is so that we can get help from higher dimensional beings who they can't change us. But if we connect to their energy and if we're open to it, we can actually shift our internal reality to such a degree that our probable reality will change drastically. So that's one way, one very pedantic way of looking at what we're doing here. So let us go ahead and get started with the meditation. I did feel my friends show up as I was talking, so that lets me know that they're here and that they have something they would like to share with us in terms of our meditation experience. So if you would please come into your favorite meditative place within your home and get into your favorite meditative posture, and let us begin. Please close your eyes. Inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. Once again, inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. One last time, inhale very deeply. Hold it. And exhale. Continue breathing long and deep, filling your body with power on the inhale and on the exhale, releasing any energy that doesn't serve you, any attachments, any anxiety, any discomfort. Let that leave your body on the exhale. Allow yourself to feel the power of gravity coming up between your, coming up through your feet and up into your body all the way up to your crown. And allow yourself on the exhale to feel the power of gravity pulling out of your body, your organs, your muscles, your nervous system, all of the energies that don't serve your highest evolution. Continue breathing like that. We're now going to do the whole breath, and what I'd like for you to do is on the inhale, imagine you're pulling heavenly energy down through your crown all the way to your feet. On the exhale, when we chant the whole breath, send that heavenly energy into the depths, the center of the earth. Inhale the earth's energy, once again bringing it up to the crown. Exhale and channel earth's energies into the heavens, chanting Hul. Ready? Let's inhale and begin. Please bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. Continue breathing long and deep. I think I have an idea of where we're going to go. What I'd like for you to do now, we're going to follow the typical CE5 protocols. So please bring your attention to your heart center and go deep inside of your heart center. There is an infinite bright light in the depths of your heart, which is your soul. And this light is an interdimensional, higher dimensional being that is choosing to project itself into this three-dimensional body that allows us to experience the third dimension. And allow this light in your heart to begin to strengthen, to expand, become more identified with this incredibly powerful being, which is you. Now we're going to allow this energy to rise up out of the top of our head and allow it to rise higher and higher, looking down, seeing your body. You still see a thread of light that connects you to your physical body. You thank your body for giving you the perfect third dimensional experience. You now disconnect your attention from your 3D life and you allow your soul to rise up through the roof of your home, rising higher and higher into Earth's atmosphere, faster and faster, moving away from Earth, higher and higher, until we break through Earth's magnetic field, Earth's karmic shield, 3D space-time shield. We've broken through all of that. We're now floating in interplanetary space. I am experiencing, seeing what I believe from a higher dimension. So it seems as though instead of the normal view, it's almost like I'm seeing the stars and the planets being refracted into many different fractals in front of me. And in my previous experience, this leads me to believe that I've shifted to a higher dimensional experience, and my third dimensional brain is having difficulty interpreting that. So without trying to completely comprehend what I'm seeing, I accept that I've moved into a higher dimensional experience. And I'm feeling the energy very strongly now. There is a ship that I'm seeing above and in front of me. And I'm seeing a light coming off of this ship, which is like a tractor beam that is allowing me to go into the ship if I choose, and I do choose. So I'm allowing myself to rise up and forward through this light. It looks like a golden light is what I'm seeing. And I'm now at the threshold of the ship. There is a being that asks if I would like to come aboard, which means I have to give permission to enter their energy, and I say yes. So go ahead and give them permission, which means that you are choosing to enter their ship. And I'm now being led into the ship. There's a very tall, it looks like a mantis being that is now leading me into the ship that's walking. He's very tall. Leading me into the ship. Where are we going? He says that we're being taken to a special room within this ship that's, I'm not quite sure what, I'm not able to translate that. something very special and powerful about that room and the energy that's being projected in that room. So I'm seeing something that looks like a transporter, like from Star Trek. And so there's this raised little transporter, and there's some energy that's there. So before I step on it, I want to make sure I get instructions on what's going to happen here. So give me a moment. So I'm told we're going to be taken to a place that I've never been. This is a place that has answers to many of your questions. I'm now feeling excited and kind of anxious. That makes him laugh. And then I'm going to show you the truth behind your world. It's going to reveal a lot of things that have been nagging you in terms of questions. We're ready to take you now. I'm wanting to ask where we're going to go, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to allow myself to have this experience. So I'm being led up. I'm stepping up onto this raised circular platform, which again reminds me, it doesn't look exactly like it, but it reminds me of a Star Trek transporter. Okay, so now there's some energy coming down. It seems to be swirling in what I would, looking from top to bottom, looks in a clockwise fashion. And it's like a red energy that's swirling around. All right, what's happening next? So they're saying just stand still in this beam. It will transport you to another dimension. Okay, so I'm just allowing the energy to do its work. Feeling some frustration internally. I don't know what that's about. I think it's my own resistance to whatever this energy wants to do. Feeling more energy. Where do you want to go? I want to go, I'm wanting to ask to go to the purple realm, whatever that means. Because that's what I'm seeing in my mind. And now the energy is speeding up and rotating even faster. And I'm now seeing a purple, I don't know what it is. It's just like this round purple, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a purple energy. I'm not in it, but I'm seeing it. So in order to enter this, I have to shift my frequency. And how can I do that? So I'm being told, think of being non-physical, and the frequency will shift you. All right, and now I'm being pulled into this purple void. I feel the energy. I'm now in the purple void. And again, I don't have words to describe what it is. I don't think my human brain is able to comprehend it. But I'm inside this purple void. There is a being that is manifesting, and I'm just seeing like the head of what looks like a mantis or some kind of insectoid being. Very large eyes. And I'm being asked, what would you like to know? So I'll be interested to hear what comes out of me. And my response is, I want to know why we've come to this particular location. Being asked, so you want to know why you're here right now? I say, yes, I'd like to know why I'm here. We're here to show you something that you haven't considered before. This is a way of looking at the truth that humans don't have, and I'm seeing this being sort of moving out of the way because there's going to be some kind of, I don't know, almost like a film presentation or something is going to appear in front of us. So I have the feeling I really need to let go of any preconceptions about what is happening or what I'm going to see. I have to be willing to empty my cup and pretend as though I don't know anything about reality or planet Earth. So I will just allow myself to experience whatever is going to be presented without any critical thinking or judgment about what it is or isn't, or what's true or not true. So with that, I'm now asking the energy to please show me what I've been called here to see. And now I'm seeing a reddish energy that's, again, whirling towards me. This is counterclockwise, moving towards me counterclockwise. It seems to want to come onto my third eye to show me something, so I allow this to happen. I give my permission. The energy is also purple. There's some purple energy, and it seems to be going through my brain to my pineal gland, and there seems to be now an energy that is being projected up through my crown. This is amazing information that I'm receiving. It's very hard to understand normally. So before I lose it, here's what it is. Human beings are constructed in a way that you will receive energy through your third eye, which then is transmitted out your pineal gland to higher dimensions. And then I'm being told, you are here to create higher dimensional worlds from your human perspective. You've been chosen, each of you have been chosen to incarnate on Earth specifically to transmit these energies through your pineal to higher dimensions in order to create worlds that have not been able to be created yet. Humans do not understand the unbelievable power that the Earth dimension carries. A lot of information. I'm being told that the third dimension is a shadow. So it's not a real world, it's merely a projected shadow. Okay, give me a moment to understand what I'm being told. The Earth is a shadow world that reflects and refracts higher dimensional energies. And with humans in this world, they act as mirrors, similar to the mirrors inside of a telescope that continues to refract and reflect light, bounces back and forth within. So your bodies act like engines that take higher dimensional energies and potentiate them, make them even more powerful. Again, it's hard to find the words to say what I'm seeing and feeling. Humans have no idea how powerful they are. The human world was meant for this purpose. And since the fall, 13,000 years ago, humans have not been doing their job of potentiating and reflecting this energy into the higher dimensions. And so now it's our job to shift ourselves up so that we can go back to this. Now I'm going to be explained again how this works. The way this works is that when you live your life based on your deepest fantasies within your heart mind, that when you live those fantasies without any distractions, you automatically perform this function. Your fantasies that you live on earth when you're operating from your soul reach up to higher dimensions. The gods, okay, this is going to be strange. The gods feed off of this energy that you're sending up to them. So I just want to be clear, this isn't like a vampiric feeding. We don't lose any energy. This is more that we are the creators who have come to earth, and we are sending through our lives, we are sending these higher dimensional energies, concentrated and refracted and reflected. And this whole time I'm talking, I'm seeing the energy coming through my third eye, hitting my pineal and reflecting out the top of my head, going all the way up to a much higher dimension. So this is why awakening is associated with bliss and joy, freedom and happiness. Okay, so the time has come to finalize the lessons of earth. And then they say the real experiment is now going to begin. We have gone through all of Earth's different modulations. We've tested out all the different frequencies, and we've found what works and what doesn't. And now with this information, we are going to move into the higher frequency of Earth in order to perfect the creation of higher dimensional worlds. I'm feeling a lot of energy. So let me see, they're saying this information intellectually sounds fairly simple, but you'll notice as you hear the message and internalize it, there's a part of you that has some resistance to it. You may feel that. Okay, what is it about this resistance? The resistance shows you where you need to grow so that you can facilitate a higher dimensional expression. So I'm listening to this, and there's a part of me that's getting very frustrated. There's a part of my mind that keeps wanting to interrupt and tell me that this isn't really happening. But the energy that I'm feeling, especially going through my third eye, is undeniable. All right, so I'm wanting to get some deeper explanation so that I can more willingly be a part of this interaction, this experiment. So give me a moment to talk with this mantis being to find out more of what's happening. So I'm being told what you're experiencing is called regression, and it is a defense mechanism. Your human being is designed to find the optimal frequency to function in. And one of the design constraints is that human beings get too attached to a particular frequency. When it works, they then attach themselves to that frequency, and they don't often allow themselves to be more flexible and move. So I'm being told that moving forward, it's very important for me not to be attached to any life experience. You no longer need to be rooted in any lifestyle choices. The earth was not meant for you to drill down into one place and stay in one place. The earth was meant to be a place of experience, varied experiences. So I don't know if this is for everybody, it's definitely for me, but I do think it applies to a lot of people in this upcoming shift. What you've been teaching is important to understand that your perception of reality is a projection from within yourself, and it serves a function for you to think that you're walking through this world and experiencing things, but what's actually happening is that your experiences create emotions and create spiritual emotions, which are then refracted up to higher dimensions. If you get stuck, that process comes to a halt. This is called death. So this is why human beings die. If you want to live longer, if you want to live eternally, then you must be continuously flexible in how you move through the world. Whenever you feel trapped, it means that your focus has shifted away from where it needs to be. Okay, so I'm getting flooded with a lot of information. I'm having a hard time putting it into words. Okay, so give me... anyway, I'm asking for clarification here. I'm being told that you're going to understand what's happening to you more clearly coming up soon. And by that, I'm getting the sense what's happening in the world. what's happening in the world, you will understand more coming very soon. Now I'm being told that the object in our solar system that's currently on the other side of the sun, that huge object, is what? So the object is here to signify a massive shift in consciousness. It is changing the frequency of the sun. The sun is recalibrating itself to a completely new frequency. And when that is sent to Earth, then Earth will shift once again very dramatically. The actions of the elites are getting to a breaking point. Their actions are no longer tenable in our frequency. And the third dimensional frequency is going to shatter into multiple shards of awareness. So you must be prepared to shift your awakening to places you've never imagined. It's right around the corner. You're going to be coming home very soon. When you shift, you need to understand that what you thought you knew no longer exists. And I'm seeing like a fractured mirror, and it's as though the other fractures of the mirror are disappearing, and they held records of what we would call the past. The past is disappearing. Your future is taking a completely different shape. Your power is now coming from within. You're reorienting yourself back to where you were at the Golden Age 13,000 years ago, except a higher version of that. All of those lessons are being reintegrated. And again, you're coming home. Now I have a different understanding of what coming home means. It doesn't mean moving to a different location. It means coming to a different frequency of awareness within. We are going back to a frequency we've had in the past, which allowed us to stay connected to all of the other worlds and all of the other civilizations and all of the other dimensions. The need for religion is going to be deleted. There's no need for religion when you're connected on all levels, and I'm seeing people will have like multiple levels going up into all the dimensions. They will have a direct connection to all of their higher dimensional selves. I wish I could show you what I'm seeing. It's incredibly bizarre, very intense. I guess you're having your own experiences. I'm feeling a lot of energy. Let's see what else wants to be said here. Okay, so we're coming to the end of today's download, and the being is going to lock into place the frequency shift we've experienced. So come to a state of emptiness within, and surrender to your own power and divinity. Now they're going to lock the frequency in. Give it a moment. And let us chant the Huar mantra 3 times. Inhale and begin with me. Stay connected to this. I'm seeing this red light switches from red to purple. It's now swirling within me, within my body. I'm seeing it go into all of my cells of my body and sort of locking in this new frequency. I'm being told that the frequency over time will begin to start shifting your consciousness. So we've received a treatment, and it takes a while for this treatment to fully express itself. So allow yourself to go through a shift over the next few weeks. Coming back home is a shift that happens internally. All right, I'm now coming to the awareness. I'm back on this teleporter, whatever the heck it is. And the being is now inviting me to step off of it, which I'm going to do. And that piece of technology has been pulled back up into the ceiling. I'm going to sit down in the chair here for a moment. Some beings are going to come around you and are going to do some final adjustments on you energetically, so allow them to come around your body and to perform these adjustments. You can focus internally on the whole breath if you want. So I'm chanting this internally, and I'm feeling it bringing a sense of peace and grounding. So now look up to your third eye, and you might feel some power coming through you. Okay, so just check in with yourself to see how you feel. Bring one thing to mind that you would like to experience, something that you really want personally, a personal desire, something pleasurable and fun. Bring that to your mind right now. All right, bring your attention back to the sound of my voice. We're now being escorted back to the door of this ship. A being will stand in front of you, and if you have any last-minute questions, or if they have any information to give you, this can be done now. Go ahead and communicate with your guide. And now thank the being, and I'm allowing myself now to come down this golden energy that first brought me into the ship. I'm now floating above Earth. I see the ship moving away, and there's still another being I feel. Who is this being? Oh, that's just my Earth, one of my Earth guides. Okay, so we can now begin the descent back into Earth, and I feel like there needs to be I feel like Earth has shifted. Earth isn't where it was when we left. So I'm going to realign myself with planet Earth, move forwards. So it leads me to believe that Earth has shifted to a different dimensional frequency, whatever that means. So I'm really having to make an effort to align myself with this new perception of Earth. Either the Earth has shifted or I've shifted to such a degree I have to, it's just not the same Earth anymore. The Earth that I came from at the beginning of this meditation doesn't exist anymore. This is a different Earth. So the more that I relax into that thought, Earth then sort of slides into view. So I don't know what I'm going to experience when I come back to my body. I'm just going to accept whatever occurs and be prepared for new things, brand new things. All right, with that, I begin my descent back into Earth. And Earth is getting closer and closer. I now enter into 3D Earth. Space-time. I allow myself to come back down to, I can see my world. I can see Florida beneath me. I'm moving closer and closer to that. I allow myself to find my city that I live in. There's my neighborhood, and I allow myself to come down through the roof, and I very gently come back into my body. All right, and I'm getting the sense to chant the Huar breath one time to align my frequency with this new Earth frequency. Inhale and chant with me. Continue breathing long and deep, bringing yourself back into your physical body. Okay, it seems like we're not done. I'm feeling more energy. So I'm getting the sense that there's a being here that's doing some more final touches on my energy, so allow yourself to receive another energetic tune-up. Allow yourself to receive this higher energy. This energy is going to help you fit into your new life. Allow yourself to accept that your life is going to be a lot lighter, a lot more relaxed, and a lot more fluid and flexible. Allow for your world to begin shifting, your job, your business, your relationships, your interaction with nature, with Earth itself, become flexible and fluid. Allow things that have been established, allow them to be destroyed so that new realities and experiences can come into your life. I'm feeling a lot more energy associated with that. I'm feeling very powerful energy transmission. And this energy is shifting me and aligning me to a new probable reality, locking it into place, and I'm able to see like I'm looking through a window that goes on forever into a completely different world. Okay, and I'm sort of feeling like I need to allow myself to jump through that hoop, like it's a hoop of energy. I'm going to jump through it. So I'm going to allow my energy to go through it, which is me saying yes to the new frequency of the new life I'm going to be living. Okay, so I've landed into my new body in this new frequency. And now the meditation can come to an end. So bring yourself back into your physical body. Inhale. Exhale. Rub the palms of your hands together. Put the palms over the eyes. Feel the heat from the palms. Inhale it into the brain, down to the feet. And exhale. Once again. And exhale. One last time. And exhale. Before you open your eyes, allow yourself to accept that your life will not be the same. You're choosing to accept a completely new and different life from this moment forward. Okay, massage your face, scalp, your neck. You can open your eyes now, keep massaging, bringing yourself back into your body. All right, I don't have a lot to say. Probably best if I don't say anything. So there we go. That was today's meditation. And yeah, don't take anything too seriously. Take care of your physical body. Get plenty of rest. Fill your body with good things. Focus on creating the reality that you most deeply desire. Stay focused on that. This is a very powerful time. Those focusings, if you will reap a lot of benefit. Thank you, my friends. I love you all. Please be very good to yourselves. I will see you all very soon.